Hello again, folks. This is a video response to Wargaming Consortium's, I believe it's called Crosstalk. He had asked several people to put in what they think of different armies. He covered the Imperium very well. He touched on the Xenos or the aliens very briefly. I play Orks. I enjoy them. They're a very fun army. They give you about the most options of any army in the game, other than probably Tyranids or the Imperial Guard. Now, Orks are a mainly numbers or horde type army. If you're going to play Orks, you are going to have to run one of three lists: either a foot slogger's army, a mechanized army, or an army that's mixed. The mixed army generally gives you the most options. Most of your units are going to be infantry based. Be prepared to paint a lot of minis. Now, what we have here is the Ork Codex in the background, as everybody can see. It's a very good codex. It's very well balanced, very well written. If you are going to play Orks, or you're even considering playing Orks, get this codex. What I would recommend you do: get the codex, play a few games using whatever existing minis you have. I have used pieces of paper to represent models before because, well, I work for a living and not everything can be made easy. So, starting off with the minis in front. The one on the left right here is the Ork War Boss. This is the Battle for Black Reach War Boss. He's pretty well balanced for what he is. He has the Power Claw, Twin Link Big Shooter, Boss Pole. I didn't give him an attack squig or anything of that nature, mainly because I don't have any squig models. Alright, the mini on the next right here is called a Big Mech with a Shock Attack Gun. This mini is the reason I started playing Orks. This is probably the single coolest miniature I have ever seen from Games Workshop. Now, the short answer is you're probably going to have to go to their website to get a really clear picture. I'm still learning how to use this camera, and it doesn't want to focus when it's really up close. But it is the coolest mini with some of the best rules I have ever seen. Now, next one is here's a Knob. This is kind of like your veteran sergeant for you Space Marine players, or any sergeant type leader person. He's in with your boys, okay? Or he can be in a retinue with your war boss. He can be fitted out with, this one's fitted out with a big choppa and a shooter. Now this is also the Battle for Black Reach Ork, so it's also the same mini that I entered in Girl Painting's painting competition. I know the base isn't done, but I did not at 3 o'clock in the morning feel like doing another base. Actually, none of my minis are based. At any rate, then that last one down here is a boy. Now, this is your basic troop mini. He's not completely painted yet. I have others that are, but right now he's the one I could put my hand on to do this video. They come mainly fitted, such as this, close combat weapon, shooter. You can fit them out with what they call regular shooters or big shooters. Big shooters give you the most amount of bullets. Shooters give you a little bit more bullets, but not as many as a big shooter. Now, the basic rundown is that you're going to have a mob of maybe 30 boys, and keep in mind, Orks have a special rule that anything over 11 models in the unit is fearless. Okay? So, you know, take 30 boys. You get a infantry, or a Space Marine player, you know, 3 heavy bolters, he kills 7 or 8 guys. You're fearless. You don't have to take that morale check to see if you turn around and run until you get below 11 minis. So you run across the boards, you lose 15, 20 guys out of a unit. You know, until you lose that one right below 11, you're set. You will get across the table unless he has so many pie plates or vindicators or things that just kill gobs and gobs of infantry. You're done. You'll get to combat with him and still have equal to or more than his number of minis. It's a great army. The Big Mech here, that's what this guy is. He's a Big Mech. He allows you to take Def Dreads as troops choice. Now, I'm not going to give you whiplash and really concern everything with what a big dread looks like, or death dread, but he allows you to take that as a troop's choice. The War Boss allows you to take knobs as a troop choice. And knobs can be fitted with power claws. They have 2 wounds apiece. You can put them in heavy armor, or you can get the mega armored knobs. Now, I do not own any mega armor knobs yet. They are a bit pricey for, I think, about 15-20 bucks for a single miniature. For a full unit of 10, you're looking at, 200 bucks. So that's quite an investment. So until I determine that I have extra expendable cash, there will be no mega knobs for models in my army. I'll use this guy as a mega knob. I mean, my buddy and I are pretty free ranging over what we do there. Anyway, that's the Orks. The movement you hear is my 2 attack squigs that are stalking me at the moment. They like to hang out because I'm making a video. However, they won't bark until they see the squirrel. Now, everything else about Orks is covered in the codex. There's the 40K Orks has a channel. That's the name of the channel. Ork is spelled with a K like it is right here in the codex. He has, I think, around 150, 200 or 200 videos, and he does Blood Angels and he does Orks. His Ork videos are very good. Mine are, this is my second video, so forgive me if the camera's not perfectly stable. I don't own a tripod yet. I don't have macro functions on this camera. I'm just getting started. His videos for Orks, excellent. Some of the best ones I've seen out there. His opinions can be, well, he disagrees with people, but hey, we all disagree with everybody anyway. Now, on to Wargaming Consortium's hater thing. This is his response to haters who got Bill or Terrain-aholic to stop making videos of the Tyranids. I mean, come on, guys. It's a game. This codex, while this is a good codex, the Tyranid codex are all the codexes they put out are good. They are not the only way to make terrain. They are not the only Orks. They are not the only Tyranids. There could be Tyranids that are colored purple and pink simply because they're Tyranids and they're a biomass, and their biomass adaptability formed in a different way than somebody else's. So don't take the codexes as Bibles. They are guides. Okay? The only thing that is set in stone is the force organization chart when you're doing a mission. Alright? And if you don't know what that is, get the rule book. It basically says you have to have an HQ choice, which is one of these 2 guys, 2 troop choices, and then everything else in your army for a points value, okay? Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling here because I'm getting to my rambling phase, and I hope that everyone enjoys this video. You may leave comments below. I do not tolerate cursing or insults. I'm open to any constructive criticism. But if it is slanderous or insulting, it will be deleted. I'm sorry, we don't go that route on this channel. Anyway, happy wargaming, and more come.